Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war.
And two idiots join the Inquisition. Dark Heresy!
Welcome to Dark Heresy. I'm the sole surviving acolyte, Andrew Dickinger, and I'm joined by some guy named Tooms. And
My name is Shepard Tooms,
reliable,
consulting assassin.
Reliable?
What do you mean sole surviving acolyte? Were there more of you?
No, we don't need to talk about that. Okay. You don't read files. It's not important.
I read a few files, some mission critical ones. Last time we were on it was an ice castle. That's right. I shot someone. I think
Daniel,
I shot someone.
Our Servo skull.
Hey guys.
Oh, Daniel. I believe we've all been sequestered into this, what is this room we're in?
It's a stateroom here on the Flexible Demeanor.
Oh yes, this is a fine rogue trader vessel. It's,
Oh, I guess this is your first time on the ship.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I might have been on here previously, but you wouldn't know, would you? Because I'm an assassin.
No, you're a terrible assassin.
I'm a very good assassin.
You tell everyone you're an assassin.
I shoot so many heads with lasers. It just so happens that we keep running into weird things, like Xenos god-worshipping evil creatures.
Yeah, you still having those nightmares?
Look, it's fine. It just doesn't bug me every night.
You mean like the bugs all over its skin?
Right before I go to sleep? You bastard.
Well, I think this time you're just going to be killing a human, so that
sounds
good.
Perfect. And a high-ranking human. Again, something I'm very well equipped to do.
Well, I mean, we're hoping that it's just human. I mean...
I think Atris is human?
Dealings with things that aren't human, though, I mean...
We're not going to run into another one of these alien shape-shifting monsters, are we?
Oh, no, I'm more concerned about the whole, Chaos God thing, but...
Yes, that would be quite bad. I'm not very well versed in killing chaos demons. That would be quite...
Yeah, I've run
difficult.
into some.
But like I said, he's just a guy. Shoot him in the head.
I feel like that message he sent us though, like.
Yes, there was a lot going on
trying
there.
to
Seems like quite a conflicted character.
Make us not want to murder.
I mean, listen. I'm gonna be honest. People have said some wild things when their face is at gunpoint, so you can't always take them exactly at their word. But then again, he wasn't at gunpoint, and it was over the radio. Who knows?
I mean, I think Atris is a pretty smart guy. He might have the best interests of the galaxy at heart, but...
yeah, and you are...
I'm sorry, hold on a second.
President of his
Daniel,
fan club.
Are you told me a little bit before that he might have been previously corrupted? Is all of that cleaned out?
It's not might. He definitely was.
No, but like...
And we definitely talked about this.
We're good now. We're good.
Yeah, you're still the president of his fan club.
I mean, it sounds like you're leaning pretty hard on Atris's line on this one.
I don't know what he's doing now, but he helped build me and he did some good stuff.
Is this why you don't equip the Servo skull with weapons and just a fire extinguisher?
We don't talk about that out loud.
Wait a minute. I could get weapons?
Well, yes, you could probably add some modifications. You could
Shut
have some
up.
What? I get it now, clearly. If this one's on the other person's side,
You're still talking
shoot
out
you
loud.
in the back. It's just terrifying.
I might have to look into this.
I feel like there was an age where we gave machines autonomy and weapons.
Yeah.
It didn't go very well.
Yes. It's called the Dark Age of Technology.
I'm not quite a machine, though. I'm a little bit more.
Yes. Concerning. Listen, we should probably talk about what's going on with this mission.
Yeah, finding out the plan is probably a good idea.
Now, listen, I definitely read through all the files, but Daniel, just for the sake of Andrew, if you could recap what we heard, that would be excellent.
Well, we've been on this ship for some time now, and we've been bouncing around and picking up passengers, and they've been coming to us, and I think we've got our whole strike team together getting ready to attack the Cleft, which is Atris's stronghold.
Ooh, a bunch of colorful characters. I'm very excited. Who did we happen to pick up along the way?
Well, they're all going to be at the meeting room if we want to head over there, but I think we got an Eldar, we got some savages.
Oh, she came.
Yes, Mellow Tyrion. We were able to pick her up.
Just call her Mellow. She loves it.
All right. I've never had a conversation with an Eldar. I mean, I've been shot at by one.
She's a Pathfinder. She's pretty cool. We could kind of
Pathfinder.
We kind of rescued her.
Aren't they like Eldar assassins? They shoot at long range with precision rifles.
Maybe we should go talk to them, Daniel.
Quite a few things I want to discuss with them.
I believe we're going to be approaching the cleft pretty soon, and Inquisitor Tomoa has all the information that we have on the facility, so we should probably
Excellent.
All right, well, let's so we leave the room and go and talk to them.
We head over to the meeting room, and it's pretty full. Looking around, it's just a who's who of faces from our past hanging out here.
Lots of variety.
There's about a dozen tribal-looking folks hanging out in the corner. A couple of them have swords on their feet, they're still wearing them right now.
Swords on their feet? That seems so unconventional. You're telling me they stab people with their feet?
Oh yeah, it's kick stabs. It's pretty crazy.
Whoa. I have never considered kickstabbing. That is
Yeah, those are the warriors from the planet Rund, specifically the island of Tanoku.
Oh right, yeah, kick swords. Real nasty.
pretty interesting.
Yes.
I think there was blood rain and stuff too.
That is when the blood rained. And
Wait, they can make blood rain?
No, that wasn't them, but it was probably the most metal episode. That's not a thing.
Do you describe points in your life like episodes?
I mean, it's easier he records everything. I mean, that's how we cut it.
Interesting. You're
You're part of episodes.
Am I?
Yeah.
Is this being recorded right now?
Of course.
let's not push the fourth wall any further, folks. And by that I mean the wall over there on the
sorry
side
about
of the
that.
room.
Well, okay. Let me see if I can just get around here. Could you possibly introduce me to a few of these people? I mean, you've clearly, Andrew, met quite a few of these on your adventures or episodes. And I think it would be great if I could, at least know the names of the people in our strike force.
All right, Daniel, let's go around the room and I guess get some names going.
All right. Well, the Eldar over there, that's...
Mellow!
Oh, hello. So great to see you again.
I can't believe you came. Thanks for coming.
Atris and I have some unfinished business, considering what he and his agents did.
Yeah, that was kind of super messed up.
Yes.
That whole... yeah.
That-
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
fat fellow. Oh,
Yeah, he's
goodness.
dead.
Yes.
Murdered the shit out of him.
Yes, very good. Well, I hope to murder the shit, as you say in your primitive Gothic language, out of this Atris today.
Oh, well, so this is
Yes, hello. I'm Shepard Tooms, consulting assassin. Nice to meet you. It was Mellow Tiernan?
Mellow Tiernan, yes.
Well, very nice to meet you. You're a Pathfinder, I hear?
Yes, that is true.
Excellent.
I'm
Now-
with the Dusk Vipers.
Ooh, the Dusk Vipers. Now tell me, have you ever killed somebody over 2 miles away?
Yes.
Is it with that rifle you've got right there?
Yes.
I always do up close, but I'm always interested in the 2 mile away shot. I've never pulled it off.
Longest I've done is about 3.5 miles.
What?
Yes.
That is impressive. You got quite a good eye. I would say.
I will admit it took me it was the second shot that I killed them on the 3.5 mile shot.
That is incredible. Now, might I say, you don't have just one good eye. In my opinion, you've got 2 very nice eyes.
What?
Anyways, it's been very nice to meet you, Mello. And Shepard Tooms picks up her hand and kisses her hand.
Oh goodness. Yes.
I'm
What-
assuming she immediately wipes it on something.
Yes, exactly.
Well, you don't know that. Maybe Shepard Tooms is damn charming.
You got to roll for that crap.
Rolling for charm. It's an actual stat that I'm good at, supposedly. We'll find
Yeah,
out.
well, not according to last episode.
That's an 11. I succeed
You-
by many degrees of success. I
That
needed
is-
a 62 or lower. I have a 5. That's a 5 degrees of success.
Okay. Mellow Tiernan is charmed by your boldness and your compliments about her
Yeah!
eyes for some reason. Well, I hope you survive this.
I hope I do too. This is quite an adventure we've got set up for ourselves.
I've already left. I've moved
But
on.
Andrew? Hello?
Hey guys, it's great to see you. And Junpei is coming up to you. Daniel, Andrew, it's great to see you.
Junpei, it's been a long time.
Yeah. They told me something was going on. I've been staying on the planet, trying to help rebuild. I don't know. I got all this money. I didn't want to go back home. I figure that planet's all messed up. I'm actually working the PDF there now, training them. I've been working on armor and whatnot, but I heard you needed some help, so I came running.
Yeah, it's a serious deal. I'm assuming you've at least been somewhat briefed.
Yeah. That a guy who was in charge of the group that was the humans that disabled the, I guess, robot. I don't know. It seems a little confusing, but there's a bad guy and we're gonna go kill him?
Pretty much.
Okay, and he used to be your boss.
Sort of. We have lots of bosses, but he was sort of the one giving us the missions, I guess.
Okay. Well,
the Inquisition's weird.
Yeah, it sure is. Well, I figure I owe you one, and I know how to. I've learned I can not only pilot a Sentinel now. I've even led a Lehman Rust tank that they actually dropped on the planet.
Holy
now I can't do it myself. Obviously, you need a whole crew. But I've been working in the simulators. I'm all ready to go with the armor. I don't know how much that's going to come up in a spaceship, but
the base never saw an armory like that, but maybe it's there.
Well, can I hit something with a bat or shoot something with a gun?
There will be plenty of that.
All right.
I was curious about this bat that you've been holding in your hand. Is this some kind of special, force bat, or it's got innate magical power inside of it?
Oh, see, it's made of wood.
Right.
And you hit balls with it. Like a baseball. You play baseball, right?
Yeah, I've heard of the pastime. Here we go. Baseball, but
Oh, you have. A lot of people haven't heard of baseball, so
which is strange because it's been around for longer than most things in our entire universe.
People seem to have forgotten about it. I don't know. Not a bunch of people play. I have to do simulator stuff. But you played baseball before?
I've never played baseball before.
All right, I'll have to teach you later. I always need. How about you, Andrew? You want to play some ball?
We'll see how this goes, and then maybe hit me up after.
Okay.
Very interesting. One moment. Your name is Junpei, is it?
Junpei, yeah.
Yes. Well, 1 second, Andrew. If you have a moment here, Daniel. Let's take a moment. Question: this man, we just met a Pathfinder, a very experienced Pathfinder who can kill someone from 3 miles away. This gentleman seems to be proficient with bats. Is that his special skill?
Did you miss the part where he drives armored
Yes, he
vehicles?
just described how he just recently learned how to drive a Lehman Rust tank. But
he's a master with the Sentinel. Well, he's pretty good with the Sentinel.
He was fighting a wave serpent with the Sentinel.
Wait,
it was
what?
Good.
Was it? I thought it was a different grav tank. Whatever. He fought some stuff.
Oh no, yeah. He did fight a falcon.
That is quite impressive.
Yeah, he didn't die.
So maybe this man has quite a few tricks up his sleeve.
I'm also seeing some critiquing going on here with regards to our allies. Exactly who did you bring with us for this mission?
Well, I brought myself, consulting assassin, master of killing people in the face with guns.
And being scared.
I'm not scared, all right? I just happen to be a professional at killing people with guns, not a professional at killing Xenos monsters with guns. It's not my, thing.
That could pose problems.
What? Why? I thought we already talked about this. He's just a regular man.
He's been acquiring Xenos tech and potentially working with Chaos Gods.
Right, listen, we'll talk about this another time. But
did you see the therapist?
I'm doing just fine, all right?
You too. Well, I don't know why she trusts you two. And a burly, must have been a guardsman at some point, and a slim-looking woman with a staff are standing near the edge of the room, and they're sort of mocking you a little bit. Andrew, you recognize these two. It takes you a moment.
And then I remember the chainsword.
You remember the chainsword, yes. These are the two... What?
I feel it. I feel phantom pains.
Something going on. You're staring at your stomach.
That guy over there, it's making fun of us. He almost chopped me in half with a chainsword. My guts, my insides were outsides.
Whoa, really?
Did you not see the plus sign? He did the horizontal.
I didn't know you had a plus sign on your body.
Oh, he's still talking about when I kicked his ass? No. We've been acolytes for Tomoa for a long time, but Tomoa wants to take down her dad. I guess they're just bringing along anybody who could do the job, right?
Interesting. I'm I've been around this man long enough, and certainly he's got his own style of combat, but it sounds like you got him pretty good in the stomach.
Heck yeah, I
With a
did.
chainsword, is it?
Yeah.
Now, it's interesting because chainswords mostly in capable hands lead to fatal death, but it seems that this man is still standing here resolute. It seems like, when we're talking about capabilities, you've certainly fallen short at least one time, would you agree?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Got anything else to say?
I shoulder my big super maul, and I'm like, we could always go round 2 after this,
I don't need to have a dick measuring contest with you.
I'm pretty sure that's just what you were doing, in fact.
No, I'm pretty
Yes, it
confident
seemed
in my
quite a
skills.
bit of a measuring contest.
And the woman is just sort of standing there. Her eyes are a little bit glazed over, as if she's only half hearing the conversation that's going on.
She's very interested.
What's your name, by the way?
I'm Nathan.
Well, Nathan, it's nice to meet you. My name is Shepard Tooms, consulting assassin, and it's great to have you on this mission with us. Truly wonderful. We certainly need the fodder, that's for sure.
Come on, Michelle, let's get out of here.
You know what, Nathan, before you go,
Yeah.
I'm willing to let bygones be bygones.
Of course, me too.
And I hold out my hand to shake,
He shakes your hand.
and I squeeze. Bygones.
Yes.
And then just walk away from each other after staring for a few seconds.
Yes. I think that's most everyone here. Andrew, it's so good to see you.
Mitsiru.
Yes. I don't know how I haven't seen you. I guess it's a pretty big ship. Not as big as my father's, of course, but a pretty big rogue trader ship.
Yeah, Hardin's got a nice ship.
Yes. I guess, of course you would be here. I don't know why I didn't think you would be here. I just thought... Well, I don't know what I thought. But when the Inquisitor got in touch with me, saying that we were going to go after Atris, I jumped at the chance. And, of course you would be here, of course, to get vengeance.
Did you think I'd be dead by now? Is that why? I mean, you can be honest.
I wouldn't be surprised. You already... The first time I saw you, your mission had a 50% casualty rate. I thought maybe you wouldn't be alive to now, but it's great to see you, though. It really is. You're a hero.
Technically, 33% of us is no longer here.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you mean 33%? You keep alluding to some sort of loss, that there was someone else, something else?
Oh, do you not know about...
what?
Oh, Jay was the other acolyte that used to work with Andrew. He died.
Wait, you lost a previous
I
partner?
hope he died.
You never mentioned this before.
Yeah, he, sealed himself behind a door with an army of demons or something.
Whoa, what?
Yeah,
That seems like a pretty rash decision to make. I mean, why would he do something like that?
I think he was trying to save the planet.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, interesting fellow. Is there any particular reason why you didn't mention them before? I mean, how many people have you lost as previous partners?
Just him.
I mean, you sort of lost Kevin.
Kevin's been elevated, not lost.
Wait, what happened to this Kevin?
All right. The lowdown. There's a boy named Kevin.
Yes.
He attacks people with his knowledge. He's a psyker.
Right.
Pretty powerful.
You were partnered with a boy? How old was he?
He's young.
Oh. By the way, I'm Mitsiru, by the way.
Yes.
Mitsiru Karija.
Mitsiru, nice to meet you. I'm Shepard Tooms, consulting assassin.
Yes, I'll leave you to your recap, I suppose. They brought me along because I'm helping finance this mission a little bit, and also I know a little bit about the kind of tech that Atris has been using.
Are you a rogue trader by chance?
Well, my father is, and I'm sort of growing to take over his organization.
Who's your father?
That's one way to put it. I mean, was he though?
What do you mean?
All right, we don't need to get into that.
My father was a rogue trader. He was deceived by his second in command to be smuggling Xenos artifacts, and even then, as a rogue trader, he could do it. I don't need to. I thought we were friends.
We are friends.
But
let's be honest with each other. We're about to go into Atris's fortress. Shit's about to get real.
Okay, well then I guess we're going to be assholes to each other right now. Now,
Listen, both of you need to relax a little bit. Now, sure, Andrew, from what I've seen in this room so far, has some very strange
I'm
acquaintances.
sorry. It's just Nathan. That fucking guy, Nathan. He just puts me on edge.
Fair. He was a bit of a dick. But
You look over, he's flexing in front of Mellow Tiernan.
Yes, he looks very charming fellow. But you, Mid-Zero, I mean, listen, you seem very capable. Not a dick like this fellow Nathan over here. But it seems like you two might have left things in an odd way.
Maybe, I don't know. After the battle, you kind of retreated into your own little world. We didn't really talk afterwards, did we?
Yeah, well, things happened. So.
Yeah, I see you got a new employer.
Yeah, I would still consider myself a free agent for the most part.
We're definitely not a free agent. We work for the Inquisition, but he can certainly think that way.
Well, I'm ready to command soldiers as a important leader and also a knowledgeable member of the team.
Well, Mitsuru, very happy to have you on board with this mission.
Yes, of course.
Well, listen.
Yeah.
Though I may come off as brusque,
What? Okay, yes.
I
Is
feel
that high
that
Gothic I just heard you speak?
I felt it was appropriate with the company.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I am happy that you are here.
I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that you are alive.
Yeah, that was close.
Now-
That was the vertical part of the plus sign. I have like my robe open and it's got the sin skin, but like you can see like the edge of the scars around the sin skin.
Jeez. That is terrifying. You're a full split, up and horizontal. That's crazy.
Yeah.
A gray-haired warrior has walked up to you, one of these savages, I suppose, from the planet of Rund, and he raises his hand for a high five.
What's up, man?
He smiles and nods.
Is there a reason he's not speaking?
They don't. The men in their tribe don't speak.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yes, that's.
But they do the kick stabbing.
Oh no, the women do the kick stabbing.
Okay.
And, there you see a couple of women who are literally just kicking the air in the corner. Yes, they're warriors from the planet Rund, and
Yeah, badasses.
yeah, this is their leader. He helped fight against that crazy evangelist O'Dwyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a weird one.
That's interesting. So he's silent, and the other
He
warriors
nods. Yeah.
fight with swords on their legs, or some type of stabbing mechanism on their legs.
Well, the men have swords in their hands, and the women have swords on their feet, and they talk.
It's a very brutal form of combat. Very exciting. I'm very interested to see it in
And,
action.
and one of the women walks over. You don't recognize her from before. She just says, you were the hero from before.
I was one of them, yes.
Yes. We've come to repay our debts.
Well, I'm happy to see you here. I see you are still not wearing up-to-date armor. We could...
The Satonaka tribe always honors their debts. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
A very enthusiastic warrior. I mean, probably going to kick a lot of ass when we're out there in the
Yes,
field.
I don't quite know where we're going, but I will kill whatever needs to be killed.
Wow, I mean, that's quite optimistic. I
Very
mean,
reassuring.
we could be fighting anything. Who knows? But yes, definitely glad to have you on board.
Do you think they have any more meat? The mess hall doesn't have enough meat.
I mean, probably something closer to like protein bars, maybe?
Yes, yeah, I don't like that.
Yes,
Okay.
I don't believe they have a lot of fresh meat aboard the Rogue Trader.
It's kind of hard to transport meat, usually.
Well, regardless, I'm sure we'll find you something to eat, but either way, keep those kicks ready, because we're going to be kicking quite a few asses.
All right. And there's just sort of general conversation throughout the room while people are getting to know each other. Mostly people are sticking to their own circles, but talking here and there.
So I pull Tooms to the side for a second. I just want to clear this up. Like, lost my original compadre. My second compadre, yeah, he was a kid. Then he became a space marine.
What?
That all happened very fast. And now he's with the Death Watch.
What?
Yeah. It was very quick. Happened very quickly, yeah.
Too bad he couldn't make it.
Yeah, where is Kevin, Daniel?
The Death Watch is doing Death Watch stuff.
I guess, like, we can't just, like, call on the Death Watch. That's,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, a small child became a space marine and then entered the Death Watch in a
Okay.
short amount of time?
We were in a ship that was, like, also, like, in a planet, and there was chaos stuff. And then he did, like, power, but the body he switched bodies, but then his body was dead, so then he was like permanently in that body, and then I think he was still hearing the voice of the original owner of the body. And yeah,
It was psyker stuff.
yeah,
Yes.
psyker stuff.
Your partners definitely seem to have
Yeah.
quite an interesting...
But you mean
And-
you've made it this far, fairly unscathed?
Yes,
yeah,
that's-
one mission.
Okay. All right.
Oh, well, that's more than Kevin made it.
Well, I guess with, except for the emotional damage, but,
This is all making a lot more sense. You have a very interesting track record, that's for sure.
I'm guessing you don't normally get the infinite suicide missions that the Inquisition deals out.
I take my missions, and then I set the parameters around who I'm going to assassinate.
So what the fuck?
and
How
when.
does he get to be a free agent, but we don't?
Oh, I mean, I think he's working as a sort of temporary acolyte of sorts. I don't
That
know.
would be correct, as you know. I'm a consulting assassin, which means I consult for a limited amount of time, and then when my contract ends, I'm off to do more assassinating.
Maybe we need to get a different job. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like we're not getting, the benefit of this at all. What is the benefit of this?
Well, we were kind of forced into this back in the
That's
day.
true.
Well, I wasn't.
Well,
but-
no, we kind of needed jobs. The whole ridiculous upkeep fees of that place.
Okay, shh. I think they're starting the briefing. And there's a big table in the middle of the room, and a sort of an image has appeared, and it's Inquisitor Tomoa. She's not here on the ship. She's staying at her fortress. I know she doesn't like her dad, but she's still not going to be flying to her dad's fortress because I don't know if she wants... this stuff goes wrong. She wants to stay alive.
That's a pretty fair.
Sounds very inquisitorial-like.
Yeah. All right, ladies, gentlemen, others, welcome to the mission. So glad that we've gathered you all here. From what I understand, you'll be arriving at the Cleft very soon. Salvor Hardin, the rogue trader who owed me a bit of a favor, has hopefully made you all feel at home. From what I understand, he will be giving you information on your landing craft, but within the next few hours, the ship will be reaching the Cleft where Atris' fortress is held. We don't know a ton about what's going on in there, but I'm going to expect you to go in there and ideally destroy the place. It has a reactor. I'm sure you could overload it. Besides that, we don't have too much information to report, but let's have Mr. Hardin introduce the landing process. All right, guys. So I hope you guys have all been making yourself at home on the ship. Hope you've been having a good time. Been paid good money to do this. So I know Atris. I want to make this clear. Atris has paid me money in the past. I've worked for him, but I don't owe anybody any loyalty. So don't worry, we're cool.
Yes, I'm glad he clarified that completely unprompted.
So I'm going to be sending you guys over in an Arvis lighter, okay? So that doesn't mean that we could squeeze 100 people in there. If you guys are all really close to each other, probably get about 20, 25 people in there, tops. Won't have any cargo. Also, not going to have any armaments. We could equip some armaments on it, but I think we're trying to go in at least a little bit stealthy. The shuttles that I've flown over to Atris' place before have not been armed. So
Great. A tightly packed, unarmed vessel going into a dangerous fortress. What could go wrong?
Well, this is we're assuming that he doesn't know we're coming.
Exactly. My people who have visited Atris' facility before, they didn't usually get to go too deep, but when they did visit, the landing bay was relatively unoccupied. Usually sort of, I think it was run automatically or whatever through whatever Xenos tech he uses to keep the security going on the place. So we should probably be able to land pretty easily unless things have changed. It's a second there, we never know when things might change. The biggest thing, though, is to get in, we're going to be needing some genetic material that has keyed into the access of the place. And that's where I'm turning it back to you, Inquisitor. Yes. You may have heard that we were getting an agent by the name of Collins to get us access to the fortress. At this point, she was not able to come. She's busy being, she has some minor political dealings that she's doing on her planet now. I don't particularly care for it. But she was willing to volunteer her genetic information and using the replique technology that, I stole from my father, we were able to create a synthetic Collins. That should be enough to get us through. She gestures towards the edge of the room, and sort of in like just a sort of stasis chamber case is a figure that sort of looks like Collins, but is
Good.
but is only like 3 feet tall.
What?
There's some sort of bizarre proto-Collins replique.
That just isn't concerning at all. That's odd.
Very reassuring.
Well, we're not... Most of the replique technology, or as it used to be called, cloning, was lost during, over the course. It doesn't matter. It's been rediscovered primarily by my father, but I was able to develop my own version of it. His might be a little bit more sophisticated, but it'll work. She's getting flustered, explaining. She gets flustered whenever she's sort of talking about her father, it seems, so she doesn't... Anyway, that should be the key to get you into the facility. After that, what we know about Atris is that he has connections to a criminal syndicate known as the Serrated Quarry, though that has been weakened significantly over the past year or so.
Hell yeah.
Did you have something to do with that?
Hell yeah.
All right, asked and answered.
Yes, but from what I understand, Atris was doing that himself. I don't quite understand.
It's all very confusing.
Wheels within wheels with my father. We know that he has significant technology. We had a Death Watch group notice that he had developed a high-tech transportation technology. Yes, I had a former acolyte working in that Death Watch group.
Interesting.
He'd been seizing very powerful psychoactive material, I don't know, resonating with the warp and psychic energies. He's doing something with that. He has replicate technology. He has teleportation technology. He has money. He's very well equipped. But hopefully he will not know that you are coming, because I doubt he knew that Collins was still alive. Therefore, you will be able to land, and I suggest you move quickly. From looking at the base, we know that it is broken up into several distinct areas. Each one is its own sort of smaller asteroid, and they're all connected to a sort of central hub. I will leave the specifics up to you, but I suggest that you break into smaller strike teams and scatter around the base, try to do as much damage as possible, and kill that monster.
So, not taking a life.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Interesting. Just to confirm, we have a 3-foot-high version of a person that was supposed to be here that may or may not be replicated appropriately to get us in through the door. We also don't have any armaments to protect ourselves. We are
Well, I assume you're bringing your own armaments.
Well, of course, but I mean the external of the ship. We also are assuming they don't know that we're coming, and it sounds like a great plan. Very excited to be a part of it.
Just think about this, Tooms. Just think it like this way. No, I got nothing.
Oh, God. All right, here we go, then.
Hey, well, here's the thing. We can only get that one shuttle in, but, and this is Salvor chiming in, we can send over more troops. If my fee gets raised up a little bit, he sort of is gesturing towards the hologram a little bit, we could bring him in. You're just going to need to take out the defense system first. We can't bring in the shuttles. I got a transporter. It's not a very good transporter to go through like solid rock. It's no Space Marine teleport locator or anything. But if you take down the defenses systems, we'll be able to send in shuttles. We'll be able to send in teleportation. We'll be able to get folks in. But you'll need to take down the security outside first. Then we might be able to give you some reinforcement.
That sounds pretty doable, I would say.
I think we could probably take care of that.
Yeah, I don't have an army or anything, but we have some boys.
I think anything could help, probably.
Yes, definitely at this point, anything could definitely help.
There's a bit of some muttering and some not super sure about this plan going around the conference room here. The Inquisitor quiets everyone down, says, well, now you understand the mission. Are there any questions before you get going? No?
I think like Shepard Tooms is like looking around the room and like everyone's kind of like staring off, like their head slightly tilted downward, like staring off into the middle distance.
Is this really worth it?
This is this is quite a plan, Tomoa. I'm certainly interested to see how it goes. Do we have a backup plan if all of this fails by chance?
Unless you have access to some sort of battle fleet, this seems like it may be the best way to destroy my father's facility.
Question, did I have any early cancellations on my contract built in there? I forget.
No. You signed up for several engagements here.
Yes, I probably did.
The Inquisition does not take kindly to canceling on contracts.
Yes, I totally understand that.
Is there any way we could put into those, a call to the Blood Ravens that you just happened to, like, be acquainted with, Tomoa?
I spoke to them. They are busy fighting heretics of some sort. They keep their own counsel.
Shoot.
The Blood Ravens, I've tried to speak to them. They said they would help when they had the time, but it appears they did not have the time. I also spoke to the Death Watch cell of where I used to have an agent. They are busy doing something else as well. So I'm sorry, no Adeptus Astartes will be joining you.
Dang.
Good. Excellent. Space Marine would be very helpful on this mission. Well, listen, it sounds like we've got an airtight plan. Let's all rally, get ourselves ready to go.
One small note, it is a smallish complex compared to other complexes. He can't have too many people on board.
Do we think Atris might have traps laid around the cleft that we might run into? Security protocols.
I mean, I'm sure there's if it's anything like the stuff I've dabbled with, there's definitely going to be like auto turrets and stuff.
Great.
I think that's why the whole, let's take down the security system is like...
Yes, clearly
numero
that is
uno.
Step number 1. Okay, well, I think we've got most of our plan in order.
Should we figure out who's going in what teams like now?
Probably want to break it out, yes. Let's maybe organize our teams right now.
Yes, I should make it clear if you did not know. This is Andrew, this is Shepard. They will be taking lead on this operation. You are to answer to them.
Oh.
All right,
you all
then.
pretty much know me. This is Shepard Tooms. He's an okay guy.
I'm a consulting assassin.
This is, this is their plan now, so best
good.
of luck.
Excellent work passing that one off, Tomoa. Thank you very much.
I have other inquisitorial duties. Emperor bless.
Sure, don't worry. We're just killing your father. Not important. But yes, hello everyone. Welcome to the second phase of the briefing. We totally knew this was going to happen. And our leader, Andrew, has a cunning plan he's ready to share with us.
Motherfucker.
Here you go, Andrew.
Hello everyone. Good to see some of your faces again. Mixed feelings about others, but here's how I think it should be broken down. So I think the easiest way to split this up is for the most experienced people to likely go for the hardest objective, which is the security system. I would assume that the security to an entire inquisitorial complex would be very well defended.
And when he says most experienced, he means, people who are the most probably technically proficient in this sort of attack. That doesn't mean that you're not all very capable warriors and badasses unto your own right.
No, I didn't mean that at all. I meant like everybody here, for the most part, is like pretty good at killing. I'm just saying like has experience with not only inquisitorial systems, but also direct access to the Inquisition and or subterfuge and sabotage.
Fair enough.
So I think, Nathan, you and your partner should come with us.
I'm Michelle.
Hello, Michelle. I never got your name. Nice to meet you. I think, Melatonin, you should also come with us.
Excellent.
Okay. And the 5 of us will go for the security system. Then I think in the meantime, it may actually be apt if everyone else essentially assaults their main complex area to cause a big enough distraction that we can get to the security systems and then we'll have free access to the whole facility.
I should probably bring this up. I was talking to some of my boys who'd run deliveries to the ship before. I have a general idea how the facility is laid out. Does that seem like something you might want to use?
Yeah, a map would be good.
Well, a map's a little weird because it comes to like rotated space and whatnot, but like there's like the central landing area, like where you're gonna land in the hangar, and then like sort of spokes off of that are like all the different areas that you can go to on the ship.
Do we think that the security systems are within the landing area?
No, I think they are. Let's see here. Hey, Jeff, what are all the places? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there's a lab.
Okay.
There's a lab. That's where they do the experiments, I guess. There's the reactor, which I also believe the security system is with the reactor as well. I think that's all in one place. I think. I don't really know where they didn't give us a guided tour. We don't quite know where the security system is, but I think that's with the reactor. I don't know. This is just what Jeff's telling me. I don't know. There's the quarters where guests visit. Also, high value agents, whatnot, who work with the Inquisition be there. There's a barracks. That's where he's going to have his troops and other acolytes. I mean, and I think that's pretty much. Oh, and his own. You know, he has a wing of his own where he just keeps his. Oh, and the prisons. There are prisons as well.
Interesting. Who and what do we think would be in the prisons?
I don't know. People Atris captured?
Yes,
Haven't you thrown people in prison for Atris?
We did. Yeah.
I guess you didn't, actually.
We were in like the process of going to do it, and then they died.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
Yeah.
Huh. All right, guys. Well, now knowing the layout of the place, new plan.
Yeah, she never asked. Yeah, I thought you would.
I think Tooms, Daniel, and I will go to Atris's quarters and try and deal with him, take the head off the snake. We'll try and do that, I think, immediately before potentially security is alerted. That's probably a good thing. We do have a consulting assassin that I hope is somewhat good at what
Very
it claims
capable
to be, the sneaking and stuff. Okay, I think that Mello, you and Tomoa's acolyte should go for the reactor room. Because at the very least, you'd be able to sneak in there and sabotage it.
Of course.
The rest of you, I think you should probably set up a blockade at the barracks to prevent any of his potential reinforcements from essentially getting to the other key areas where the other acolytes and Melitiernan and myself, Tooms, and Daniel will be. Because at that point, if you hold them back, then we can take the head off the snake, set the reactor to explode, and then all come out back the way we came.
I believe I can be in charge of that strike force. My daddy has said that I'm a pretty good leader, and I think I am myself. I've led raids occasionally.
I think Mitsuo can absolutely take control of that.
Now the question is, if you're on the way, Mitsuru, if your strike force is able to find any, say, armored vehicles or attack turret positions, stuff like that, I think that's why you should have Junpei with you to take command of that.
I guess that'd probably be in the armory, right? And the armory would be near the barracks? I don't know. It seems like that would make sense.
I mean, if you could get to the armory before, or at least get Junpei into the armory before shit hits the fan, then he could come out, Junpei, you could come out guns blazing in whatever armored colossus you find.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
All right.
Sounds like a pretty solid plan.
I guess it's time to cram in this ship. I guess while we all get in there, Daniel, I'm going to go ahead and shut you off, and then we'll turn you back on when we're doing this totally foolproof plan.
All right. So I know that we're getting really close here. Just want to say we have come into the real space. We're near the facility. You guys should all get loaded up in the shuttles like you were just saying. Should note, just got a word from the bridge to tell me that there's an increased amount of warp activity coming from the facility. Looks like
good.
It looks like there's some sort of the fabric between the warp and real space seems to be breaking down near the facility. So watch out for that. I'll send my guys over as soon as you take the field down.
Excellent.
All right, turning it off. All right, Daniel, well, I've turned you back on.
That was quite tense. Hoping that this thing...
There's a lot of turbulence.
Well, yes, but I was most concerned about the fact that this replica was going to get us through the genetic scan.
Yeah, well, I mean, it seems to have worked.
Yeah.
Oh god, it talks.
We're leaving it on the ship.
Yes, we're definitely leaving it on the ship.
Well, let's get off the ship here. Wow, it's no other ships here. There's no other people here. It's
Yes.
a lot more empty than I thought it would be.
Where are the guards?
There don't seem to be any guards.
There don't seem to be any other ships, as you pointed out. That's
All right.
odd.
Well, it looks like our strike teams are getting ready.
Daniel and Andrew as well, I know you've been here before. Is the hangar usually this quiet?
No.
No, it's definitely not.
No.
Shepard drops his hands and 2 guns come out of, obviously, each of his sleeves. Not 2 per sleeve, that would be weird. He has 1 gun come out of each sleeve, and basically readies his hot shot last pistols.
Yeah.
I pull the hammer back on the bolter, and I'm like ready to go. And this is odd, Daniel. What is going on?
I don't know.
We should probably proceed with caution. Follow my lead. Shepard Tooms is going to do a stealth.
So while you're doing that, I'm going to turn to the teams and I say to them, do you know what your missions are? Just be cautious. This is unusual.
Of course. I'll be just fine.
Meltier, I don't worry about you ever. You just keep doing you.
Thanks.
All right, I'm rolling a stealth roll. I've got a plus 20.
And
so I'm
I will
supposedly pretty good at this.
Assist.
71. That was not good enough. I needed a 65. God.
I'm not helpful.
Damn it. I'm wondering if this is worth a fate point.
No.
Yeah, I guess we'll pass on that for now. Oh boy.
All right, so we're walking normally.
Shepard Tooms is walking up and he's like fidgeting with the inside of his jacket with like the stealth setting, and it's just like it's not working for whatever reason.
And I look to him and I say, I said you had one job at the briefing.
Yes, well, listen,
being
I didn't expect
stealthy.
It might be something to do with the warp.
Now
causing some kind of disruptions, possibly.
Now warp excuses.
Listen, my technology typically works. It's only when I'm around you that I seem to have any challenges whatsoever.
Well, considering that, like, our entire experience has been failure after failure of said technology.
Listen, I believe we were successful in our last mission.
Please make awareness checks.
Oh, boy.
At least this is known, since my perception is shit.
Oh,
no.
That's a 77. There's no way I passed that.
Ironic, I rolled a 66.
It's probably because we were arguing.
Okay, cool. Let's continue down this hallway.
All right, we keep going towards his quarters.
And his quarters it's just going down a long it's a black metal hallway, and he's got his big-ass wooden door at the end of the
Have we
way
still
that-
not seen anybody?
Nobody.
Does the hallway look like it's spinning metal blades, sort of like a grinder going to a dark room at the back of a ship?
You have a very terrifying imagination. But I will agree if what you're getting at is that it feels like we're stepping into some sort of trap here.
Okay, listen, I've only been here a few times. This place was hustling and bustling when I was here. Like, enough that we were only allowed to go to, like, 2 places. I don't even remember how I even got in the place. It was so well defended.
We have to be ready. On high alert, something...
Lasers begin to shoot at you.
Oh,
Roll
God.
initiative.
Oh, no! There it is!
Oh, boy.
Ooh, that was pretty decent. I got a 12.
I got a 5.
Yay!
Oh, they're full auto.
We really were stealthy. The stealth was bad, and then we were arguing. Really committed to stealth.
I mean, when it goes wrong, it might as well go all the way wrong.
Okay, so from just in the hallway, it's a little unclear even where they're coming from. Some sort of laser plasma pulse something, not even quite sure yet, is flying at you. 2 barrages are going to head at Andrew, one's going to head at Shepard.
Every single fucking time. It's just like...
You're a larger target. You've got that big arm on your back.
That's racist.
What?
Okay.
But you got something about third arm people?
No.
It's mechanical.
Yes,
it's part
I
of
know.
my spine.
I was making the comment that clearly you have a larger silhouette because you've got a robotic arm.
I think that's compensation for you not being stealthy. I mean, I'm just
I'm making
saying.
observations.
You're taller than
Let's
me.
dodge these laser shots.
Okay, you're going to be hit with 3. Well, 3 are flying at you, Andrew.
Oh, God damn it.
At least from the first bolt of the full auto.
I mean,
3
I'll
are
try
hitting.
and dodge one of them.
Yeah.
I do.
They rolled an 8, by the way, so that's why 3 are
God.
flying at you.
Yeah, I dodged one of them.
All right, so the other 2 are going to hit. You are going to take.
Where did they hit me?
I rolled an 8, so that's going to be 80.
An 80?
So that's
It's the right leg, sorry.
yeah, the right leg.
Isn't that where you have a robot leg?
It is a robot leg, yes.
You take 14 pen 4 energy damage.
Is this from both lasers? Because if it's multiple lasers, you have to do them individually.
That was the first one.
All right.
That was the first one. We'll talk
Good.
about the second one in a second.
You said 14 pen what?
Pen 4.
Well, I'm hurt bad already.
Next shot missed.
Do I get some kind of defense because of my leg?
Yeah, I think that's built into your toughness
Yeah, it's
already.
built in. So your right leg should have like 1 additional toughness more.
All right. Yeah.
And the second hit is going to be... that one's much better for you. 4 energy, pen 4.
That does no damage.
That is nice.
Yeah, that's significantly better. Second barrage of shots misses you. And then the third barrage of shots heading at Shepard misses you. Okay.
Excellent. Well, you got whammied right on your leg.
Yeah, I mean, right into the... I mean, at least it was that leg.
True. It's just a robot leg.
I can replace or repair that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't... Eventually, I'm going to have no actual limbs left. It's just going to be, like, robot everything.
You don't need that leg.
I mean...
Get another one.
All of my chest skin isn't even real skin anymore.
Gross. All right. Who's up next, Daniel?
All right. You are, Shepard.
All right. So can I make like a check, like an awareness check, just to see if I can spot whoever the hell is shooting at us?
So you do sort of see that the lasers seem to be coming. You could see, and also like looking at your sort of sensors that are, but you have your own sort of sensors. There's something that is definitely actively trying to stealth itself around you. You even see like a little bit of a telltale shimmer of something that's stealthed in here.
Is somebody trying to out-assassin an assassin? Not very wise.
So because of that, you don't need to roll an awareness check. You saw where they were firing from. However, to hit them is a minus 30 penalty because they're more or less invisible.
Oh, good.
Yes.
How close are they, though? How close is this shimmer?
They're like in the hallway with you. So they're coming from the other end of the hall, so about, let's say 5 meters away at the very, very end of the hall.
Okay. So Shepard is going to run up to the shimmer to get point blank with the 2 hotshot last pistols and going to fire into the shimmer, basically.
Okay.
So to fire point blank, so I get a plus 30, so it will basically net out the minus 30 that I'm getting. But then I still get the plus 5 from my grip, my special grip on my guns. And I can't aim at anything like a head because I can't see a head.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to have to fire normally. So I need a 53 or lower because I don't get my typical bonuses. Because I believe point blank just gives you a flat plus 30.
Yeah, I believe so as well.
All right, here we go. Yes! 39! All right.
It does not dodge.
All right, so that's the first shot. The second shot that's a 6. Why didn't I do a semi-auto? So I rolled a 6 on the other one, and he can't dodge again.
Yeah, he does not get to dodge, so.
All right, so first shot deals 6 energy damage, pen 7. It's the first shot is to the body.
Okay. 6 energy damage, pen
7.
Pen 7. Oh, okay.
And then the second shot is, okay, that's better. That's 10 energy damage, and that was actually a 6, so it would have been a 60, which means
Body as well.
that's the body as well, yeah. And the next one is 10 energy damage, pen 7 to the body.
Okay.
Does this thing happen to keep some sort of invisible field on its body that I shot and destroyed?
No.
Damn it.
I have a GM question.
Yes.
So I have optical mechadendrites.
Yes.
And let me just read this for you so that like you can make a decision of whether it's easier for me to perceive this thing.
Okay.
A plus 10 bonus to all vision-based perception checks. The mounted device allows it to examine surface at a microscopic level or telescopic sight. It contains an infrared torch and sensors within a range of 40 meters. And so this area uses to ignore combat or other penalties due to darkness. Mechadendrite is also fixed with... the rest doesn't matter. But I'm saying with that... Am I able to like scan and see this thing easier?
Yes, you're going to need to make an awareness check to see it, and then you could sort of lock onto it. You could definitely see, though, that whatever this stealth is, it's definitely trying to interfere with your scanning system. Like,
so it's like electronic warfare.
Yeah, it's like an electronic warfare situation thing. They are
interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to try and perceive it because I'm assuming I'm up next. Yes.
Actually, no.
Shit.
It's the ultimate electronic battle, perceiving versus invisible.
Considering Shepard is right up there, they're going to shoot at Shepard.
No, definitely not.
First shot is going to miss.
Excellent.
And the second shot is going to miss. You sort of detect one of the shimmers is running back.
Oh, so now that I'm close enough, it looks like as it separates, there are two things here.
It looks like there are three things here.
Aw, man.
But the third one seems to be running back towards the door and is not making any noise because it's being very stealthy, but it seems to be disengaging from the combat.
Am I up now?
Yes, you are.
All right.
Both of their shots failed to hit.
Good.
Well, I'm also going to run up to point blank range.
Yes.
I'm going to make an awareness check to see if I can pierce the veil. I like that word.
Pierce the veil.
I think that's such a cool phrase.
Electronic battle.
No.
Fail.
My awareness is it's not great.
He out-hacked you.
Apparently.
You know that word from 40,000 years ago?
Yeah, everybody's doing real bad. Like, Shepard got really lucky because they missed even at point-blank range. You can't detect anything.
Whoa. They missed at point-blank range because I am a crafty fellow.
Well, I'm going
Actually, no, literally, you did not do any rolling. It was them
What?
who did that. Oh.
They were intimidated by my moves.
Okay.
By the bullets that I put in their chest.
So we can somewhat discern that there's one right next to Tooms.
There are two right next to Tooms.
Another one adjacent to that, and
Yes.
then one ran back to the door. Okay, the one that's adjacent to him that hasn't been attacked, maybe, because it's a shimmer and who the fuck knows. I'm going to shoot that one on semi-auto.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's only one bonus hit because I was only up by 20 of what I needed.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So I guess try to dodge?
Yes, it's going to try to dodge. Fails to dodge.
Okay, so the first shot...
Is this the uninjured one you're trying to hit?
This is the uninjured one.
Okay.
I'm aiming at the uninjured one.
Yeah.
That's an exploding damage.
Righteous Fury.
Righteous Fury?
Yes.
I mean, the bolt gun does shoot exploding bullets.
It does.
Yeah, it does shoot exploding weapons.
Shoots like exploding paint cans, essentially.
All right, that's 21 damage, pen 4.
To what?
To the body.
Okay.
All right, second hit.
Pen 4 to the body. Okay.
That is also a Righteous Fury.
Oh, come on. Really?
Goodness.
But that's another 21 damage, pen 4 to the body.
Okay. That is enough to kill it. So...
Just blam, blam, goodbye.
It is a bolt gun at point blank range.
Yes, they are dangerous.
Pieces of the target's body fly in all directions as his torso is torn into bloody goblets.
Nice.
If the target is carrying any ammunition, it explodes. Not actually carrying any ammunition. Not quite in the same way that would make it explode.
That is a relief. That
we're not both standing
never
right next to
goes our way, ever.
So blasting into the thing, it falls down on the ground, and you see there's some sort of it's like a battle suit that had been like stealthed into this area. And having blown open the torso, you see like a little bit of like blue flesh on the inside of it.
What the fuck?
Wait, what is this?
Its head is covered by some sort of mask or something, so you're not able to recognize what it is.
I'm going to do a check.
Yes.
A Xenos check.
You can make a Xenos check, yes.
Because I know Xenos Forbidden Lore. I think I already know what it is, but let's confirm.
How could that even be possible?
It's Gene Stealer. No.
It's Gene Stealer. Yeah. Gene Stealers have built battle mechs for themselves. Oh, God.
I mean, of course.
we're screwed if they figured that out.
Unfortunately, I needed 38, and I got a 45.
Yeah, and I don't have any forbidden lore in Xenos, so...
You rolled before I gave you the information. This should be relatively well-known information. You are at plus 20 to this roll.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, so then, yes, I pass.
Yeah. So you recognize this as something similar to a Tau stealth suit.
I knew it. It's Gene Stealer.
What?
No, I meant a Tau stealth suit.
Oh, that sounds probably correct.
What the hell are the Tau doing here?
Yes, I have no idea what the Tau would be
looking
doing.
at you're looking at the armor itself, and while it seems similar to Tau battle suits that you've seen before, like not that you've fought the Tau
No,
directly.
I mean, I've
but
looked
yeah.
at data slates
Yeah.
and stuff, yeah.
This stealth suit that it's wearing seems to not quite look like Tau tech. It looks like a modified version of Tau tech that has it was made not by the Tau. There's too many angles on it. It's definitely Imperial made, designed after Tau.
Are there any skulls on it?
There's of course a skull on it.
Oh, excellent.
Yes.
Well,
that's how you could definitely tell.
You can definitely tell.
You can definitely tell it's Imperial made.
Imperial doesn't have like made in the Imperium. It just has a skull somewhere
Yes.
on it.
But you'd have to you'd have to pull off the helmet or anything. But just looking from sort of the blue, bloody torso that you saw on the other side of it, it seems like it might be a Tau on the inside of this thing.
Well, I mean, it was mentioned that he has cloning technology.
Yes, but a Tau. This is very odd. Is it possible that the Tau are working for Atris? I've never heard of an Inquisitor recruiting Tau to work for them.
And then right as you say that, we get shot at because we're still in combat.
Well, Shepard is actually going to be the next person to go.
Excellent. So as we're looking down for a half moment, I point my guns at the next thing that's right next to us,
Yes.
shimmering. I am going to do an auto shot.
Okay.
Sorry, a semi-auto shot.
Okay.
So yeah, here we go.
With both pistols, right?
With both pistols.
Hmm.
Can you elect to do it with one but not the other?
Yeah, they're two different guns.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I switch them both to semi-auto. Let's do this thing.
Again, minus 30 because it's so shimmery.
That is a 2, my friends.
Well, the minus 30 doesn't really do the trick.
And then the other gun, that's a 14. Oh my god!
So that's still 2 shots.
Shepard Tooms is on fire!
So that's 4 shots it has to dodge.
Enjoy.
It's going to try to dodge one of them. It dodges one of them.
Oh. Well, here's the first one.
You have to tell me where it's hitting.
Okay.
2 and a 14, so 41 and a 20. The 20 is going to hit the right arm, and the 41 is going to hit the body.
So, first one at the right arm is 8 energy damage, pen 7. This is the
Okay.
one I was shooting.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Continue
And then
to
the
fire.
other 2, I believe, are going to the body. So, into the body, I've got another 8 energy, pen 7.
Okay.
And then the last one, please roll higher. Oh, God. That was a 6 energy, pen 7. Man, I don't think I rolled above a 4 out of all of those 3 shots.
You're not rolling double Righteous Fury like me.
I know, right?
All right, just a moment.
I'm still shooting an invisible man. It's challenging.
I killed him in 1 shot.
Yeah, all right. You're firing an explosive freaking cannon.
You're always talking about your fancy double pistols.
They're very fancy.
All right. The fury of the attack forces the target to the ground, helplessly covering their face and keening in agony. The target is knocked prone and must make a challenging agility check or catch fire.
Yes, the Tau. Very good when it comes to agility.
Let's see. It does not catch fire.
Damn it.
Roll to 3. Target must also make a challenging toughness test or be stunned for 1 round. No, that's not quite enough. It is stunned for 1 round.
Excellent.
All right.
So just 3 shots just right into the
Yeah.
belly of this thing.
And it just falls to the ground.
It's still shimmering, though, I'm assuming.
It is still shimmering, yes. The stealth suit, it remains stealthy until it is destroyed. It is in active stealth mode.
I don't know what their blood color is, but we're just seeing it starting to spray
It's
on
blue.
the background. Yeah, we're just seeing blue spray on the
Yeah.
ground beneath this invisible thing. Pretty damn good.
All right. It's the stealth suited Tau, maybe? The other one has run to the end of the hallway. You hear it hit something on the door. The door does not open, and then you don't quite know where it is. It's a little too, like, it's far away. It's not shooting at you. It's actively stealthy. You'll need to make some checks to try to figure out where it is.
All right, well, I'm going to try and move towards the door.
Well, there's also the one stunned on the ground as well.
Yeah, you can take care of that.
Okay.
Yes, I probably can.
Yeah.
I hope you can.
I will.
You better.
You'll see.
All right.
Good.
So I'd like nod.
This
and
weird
then just
exchange
leave.
as you run down the hall.
How far away is he?
Let's say 8 meters is he's the very end of the long hallway.
So I have to do a full movement.
Yeah.
Okay. So I do a full movement.
All right.
And then I'm going to shoot him.
If you did your full movement, you can't shoot him.
Oh, I thought you can't aim if you do a full movement.
No. Full movement is a full movement. You do your full turn.
I'm gonna be so far away and a minus 30.
Well, do we even know where he is at this point? Because remember, we lost him.
Yeah, you lost sight of him. You need to make an awareness check.
You know what doesn't worry about stealth? Grenades.
I don't have any grenades.
Damn. I don't either.
I have.
Thank God you brought it up then, Tooms.
I was hoping you would have one.
It doesn't blow up enough for Andrew. He needs bigger explosions.
Okay, so I'm going to take that back. So instead of moving down the hallway at full, since I've sort of lost sight of this thing, I'm sort of just going to have my gun trained down the hallway, like at the ready, and I'm going to move my normal movement, like scanning the whole hall, and see if I can break through this electronic warfare.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do an awareness check. That's a fucking 16.
You detect that it actually is floating above your head.
Shit.
Just like beep, 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 beep.
Like it is like slowly, like it's got some sort of, like normally the flight's sort of like a jump jet thing. It is like done like a slow, quieter jump jet as it's sort of like slowly flying to the other side of the hallway.
As it's coming over me, I literally point at it, but Tooms doesn't see what I'm pointing at, and I'm like, right, jetpack.
Just floating above you.
Yeah.
All right, well, I did an awareness check. I see where it is. I only did a regular movement. Can I shoot at it?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, why not, right? Yeah. How close is it to
No, you were scanning, though. You were actively scanning.
You were doing an active technological
Yeah,
battle.
that was active scan.
But now you can see it.
So I'm pointing at something that Tooms has no idea what it is.
Just
but he
pointing
assumes
up at
it's-
the ceiling?
and I say jetpacks, which still doesn't tell you what it is.
Dooms.
So that's my turn.
Tooms, you're up.
All right. So I'm looking down at what I think is still on the ground.
Yeah, it's on the ground, yeah.
Did you say something to me?
What? No, I literally just said jetpack.
Just pointed up at the ceiling? Yes, jetpacks. And just like charge up my pistols.
And just blast at this
It's just
thing.
going to blast at the floor.
It can't dodge, it's stunned.
Semi-auto. Do I get any... It's a minus 30. Do I get any benefits now that it's on the ground and stunned?
Actually, if it's prone, it's harder to hit, technically.
Not if he's...
Not at
Oh,
all.
no,
if he's
you're
not
at point blank.
point
Yeah,
blank.
okay, yeah. So, no, I don't think this really affects anything. He's not going to be able to dodge because he's
No,
stunned.
it's because it's
but-
technology. It's not like him
Damn
actually
stealthy
moving
technology.
quick.
Yeah.
I hope I'm shooting
It's
his
not like gene
face.
stealers that just are so fast that they're like lightning.
Yeah. So here we go. First semi-auto shot. Way bad, 88. Second semi-auto shot. 56. They cancel each other out. My ballistic skill is a 48 plus 5, so that's a 53. Damn it. Yeah. That's it. I missed both shots. Just firing into the ground where I think this thing is.
You took care of it, right,
It's sort of
Tooms?
writhing around a little bit.
Come on, just turn off your stupid stealth.
You took care of it, right, Tooms?
I'm on it.
Its shoulder cannon aims towards you and just blasts full auto right into your face.
Oh, nice.
Well, not necessarily your face. It's not aiming. It's making full auto.
Oh,
You
good.
can't aim with full auto.
But what about my minus 30 for being so sneaky to hit me?
No.
So crafty. Damn it.
So it's at plus 30 because you're at point blank.
Damn it.
Are you kidding me?
Yes!
Oh, no. I got 6 and 9 mixed
Oh,
up.
man.
So it's still not good, but I thought he rolled a 95. It said he rolled a 65. So he's probably going to still hit you, but not dramatically.
Because he's going full auto, right?
Yeah, he's going full auto.
There's no way he doesn't hit me at that.
Yeah.
With a plus 30.
Yeah. You're going to want to try to dodge.
Here we go. Oh, that looks good. 34. That should be excellent. Dodge. I go plus 20 to my dodge. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I pass with flying colors.
Okay, so only one of them hits you.
Oh! Damn it.
Okay,
Full
so
auto.
so that'll be hitting your body. 14 pen 4 to your body.
Oh, man. I'm at 0. I'm at 0 wounds.
Jesus.
Did 11 damage. I took 11 damage.
Maybe you should have fate pointed your shot against him to finish him off.
I've got no wounds left. Just a full blast right to the chest. Just steam coming off of me.
So you took care of it, right?
I'm working on it. Just give me 1 minute.
All right. The other thing lands on the other side of you and is making a full speed run towards the hangar bay.
Interesting. How far away is it? 'Cause
Well,
I've noticed it. So, like, it's landed and done a movement. So how far away is it?
30 meters.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's really far at the end. Like
Booking it.
Yeah, it's booking it.
Yeah, I mean, the thing can fucking fly. So, obviously bad. I turn around and then give a loud, heavy sigh. Because obvious disappointment that he has not finished the job against the guy that's stunned on the ground and is now reeling because he just got shot. I walk over to where Tooms was, and I shoot at the thing on the ground because it still needs to die.
All right. It's going to dodge.
Here's my question. I've broken through the electronic suite of at least that one. Is it a unit to where I've
No,
broken
it's
through
not.
all of them?
No.
Dang it.
Those crafty Tau, they've got good tech.
Well, you don't dodge yet because I haven't shot at you yet.
This is true. This is true.
He's being optimistic.
I
I am too. I'm very optimistic that you can do this.
I am going to fire semi-auto. No. That was terrible. Yeah.
Well, it's up to me then, I guess.
Yes, it is up
Here
to
we-
you, Tooms.
Here we go.
Turns out his preemptive dodge was correct.
I want to like fall on the ground and just like get my legs on him just so I can know where he is. So just pull the trigger.
just sit on it.
Wait a second. Daniel,
Yes?
launch that fire extinguisher.
Okay, you're going to need to give me a reload later, but okay.
So Daniel just like coats the floor in fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
And do I see the shape of a struggling Tau on the floor now?
You do, yes.
There you are. Called shot at his head.
Assuming it is a Tau. You haven't seen its face.
True. Very true. But called shot where I think its head probably is.
Yes,
and
yes, yes.
I'm going to be used point blank. So now it's actually a plus 30 without any negatives. Here we go. Perfect. That is a one with a plus 30. Yeah, my 2 shots go off for the first gun.
He fails to dodge.
2 shots with the second gun. Goes off. That's a 19. Didn't
You're-
even need the fire extinguisher.
He's dead. It's fine. Don't spend all day on this.
So just blast into him a bunch of... If he was on death's door, I mean, it's going to be a lot of damage.
The target is completely encased in flame, melting his skin and bursting his eyes like superheated eggs.
Well,
He
we
fa-
assume because
He
got a
falls to
helmet
the
on.
ground, a lifeless corpse, blackened and charred with horrid burns.
You know, it's convenient that the fire extinguisher happened because now it just immediately puts the fire out.
Yeah, right?
Exactly.
Perfect. Thank you, Daniel, for the assist.
Glad to help.
Now, if everyone could just take a moment, I'm going to collapse on the ground. And Shepard Tooms just, like, falls backwards.
Yeah.
Just looking up at the top of the corridor, just...
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over and
You ever been hit by a pulse cannon before?
I'm gonna
Never
go.
have, Daniel.
I'm gonna go over and medicate him.
I don't know if you can tell, but I'm running only on adrenaline at this point.
You get 9 hit points back.
What?
Really?
Yep, because I passed my Medicaid check and he's not in critical damage, which means I get a straight die roll that's a D5 plus my bonus. And I
Which
rolled-
is what?
It's not a 9. Shit, I did the math wrong. That is an 8. Because
Okay,
I
that's
rolled
still great.
I have a plus 3 and I got the full 5.
So Shepard Tooms is just like staring up at the top of the corridor, like contemplating, is this where I die? And
Yeah.
then just a needle from a robot arm comes down. What is that, like a drill sound?
oh, I mean, I have to get into the bone.
Jesus!
I'm no doctor.
I'm no doctor.
I'm like not even restrained. You're just like, here we go. Like no warning, just like,
I whisper in your ear as I'm doing it. Normally they use anesthetic. for
ah! Ah! Just screaming on the floor.
But yeah, when doing a standard Medicaid check, as long as you pass and you're not in critical damage, I get a D5 roll, which is, D10 divided by 2, and then I add my intelligence bonus. So I rolled the maximum. And
Oh my god. That was... Thank you?
and
I feel better, but I do have this giant hole in my side.
You feel the entire, at least the hallway you're in, rumble.
Right, the mission. We should really get on with it. You know what? Daniel, you did make a good point earlier, and this did help us. If we run into any more stealth enemies, we might want to reload that fire extinguisher. Surprising to say. Daniel, do you mind if we shut you down for a moment so we can reload the thing?
Sounds good.
All right, shutting you down.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to this grim, dark tale, and the beginning of our exciting 3-part finale. That's right, 3 action-packed episodes this month. Is that enough time for our boys to stop Atris once and for all? And what's the deal with these Tau showing up? Tune in next week to find out. Special thanks to Daniel Fernandez for inserting his soul into a Servo skull and helping these two as Game Master. I'll be chronicling 2 more episodes of Dark Heresy the 2nd and 3rd Wednesday of this month. But what doth the future hold for August and beyond? Well, I don't want to spoil anything. Let's just say there may be a little less heresy and a lot more wrath and glory to come. And as always, if you want to get your wargaming fix, tune in to Roll to Seas every final Wednesday. If you'd like to download more episodes or check out other similar podcasts, head over to partialarc.com. There you might enjoy listening to Friday Night Quests, a podcast much like Dark Heresy, but set in the fantastical and equally hilarious world of Dungeons & Dragons. You may even recognize some familiar voices, such as Daniel Fernandez or even Jay Jones, along with many more ridiculous and wonderful characters. Definitely check it out. Also, you can email these morons any questions at rolltoseas@gmail.com. Of course, you can always follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all at Partial Arc. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to leave a rating and review on iTunes. You could win your own Tau stealth suit. Sneaky has never been so alien. Goodbye.